Okay, now we are online on YouTube. So, hello, YouTube. Today we start a new immersion 100% in English. I'm here with Claudia again. So, good morning. Good morning
Good.
for you, people that are watching on YouTube. So, before we start, I will do a quick introduce how to work. So, Talk is a platform for you to develop your language skills and achieve fluency. And within the platform, we have English, Spanish, French, Italian, and German. Yanka is coming. Accept her. So our philosophy is don't correct the others, be respectful, and the main point here is to practice your speaking and have fun. So here's a safe place to practice. Just enjoy the conversation, into a network, meet new people, and I think it's important to say that everyone here wants to practice English, so respect your colleagues' speak time. And remember, I'm not an English teacher, I'm just facilitator in search of my fluency in the language, just like you. And today I guide this conversation. My name is Suelen, I'm 28, 29, sorry. I'm living a small city in Rio de Janeiro with my family. And I have a degree in human resource and post-graduation degree in organizational psychology. And I think that's it about me. So, hello, Yanka. Good morning.
Morning, Swelling. Morning, Claudia. I missed you so long time.
Yeah.
Morning.
So, go ahead, Yanka. Can you introduce yourself, please?
Yes, my name is Bianca. I am 28, almost 29. I'm getting there with you, Swelling. I am a sociologist and anthropologist, but I did my master's in demography, and now I'm doing my doc in demography area too. I'm studying education, labor market, gender, race, inequality, and so on, comparing Brazil and South Africa. And I have been in here in Talking Talk since November 2023. And now I'm trying to study more Spanish too, since last year, in November too, but 2024, more or less. And I think it's that.
Okay, thank you, Yanka. So, Claudia, how about you?
Hello, I'm Cláudia. I live in Belo Horizonte, state of Minas Gerais. I'm work as a lab technician in a health area, and I'm here to practice more and improve my speaking skills. I start on Talking Talk in 2020. And now I back to have more meetings. And
Mhm.
I study Spanish too. I started studying Spanish on Talk and Talk meetings.
Okay, thank you, Claudia. So, girls, let's start with the questions. So, Claudia, I'll start with you. So, what is your favorite move and why? You're mute.
Sorry, my favorite move. Uh, I like a lot the moves, comedy. I
Mhm,
love comedy and film movies about real facts. It is I like more. I watch many movies, but I don't keep in my mind the name. And sometimes I don't remember the name, but I like more comedy and films based on real facts. It's most
mhm.
interesting to me.
Yeah, you remember one thing
Yeah.
that happened with me? I think it's 3 weeks ago that my niece don't remember the name of the things. My niece
Mm.
is
Yeah.
13 years old, and she knows that I study English,
Mhm.
and she sent me a audio voice on WhatsApp to sing a music that she wants, and it was so
Oh.
funny because she don't know how she doesn't know how
Uh-huh.
to sing in English and how to speak in English, and she just say "Na, na, 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 na,"
No.
and
Oh my God.
she wants that she wants that I search for it
Mm,
and bring to her a music that she wants. And I said, Sophia, I don't know
mhm,
what is this music, this song, because
mhm,
just with the beat, I think. I don't know. I just know the name or maybe
mhm,
the singer, I think. And she take a print of
mhm.
the singer, and I don't know, was a work by Rihanna and
Oh.
Drake, and the audio voice that she sent me was totally different that that the music. Se fosse pra mim descobrir só pelo áudio, eu nunca ia saber. But I am like you, Claudia. I don't remember the name of the movies, the series, just the my favorite movie or series that I watched before. And my favorite movie is Harry Potter. I love all the movies of Harry Potter. And because that, I searched for a lot of things about Harry Potter because that I remember. But I love because I love fantasy things, fantasy books, and the fantasy movies and series, and because that I love, I love so much Harry Potter. That's it. So Yanka, how about you?
I love Harry Potter too. I really like to watch.
Mhm.
Uh, I like to do that maratona thing, that you watch all the movies in the same day. It's so nice. I like it to do this with my cousins. But I love all her movies, guys, girls. I really love all her movies. And my favorite sequence is the Hannibal sequence, The Silence of the Lambs, Hannibal Red Dragon, and Hannibal Rising. Because I love Anthony Hopkins, and I feel that he's so complex. His mind is so complex, he's so manipulative, and he's mean, but it's a genial mean. I don't know. It's really strange. And another one, it's Saw, Jogos Mortais. I love to maratonar too. All these movies, all the sequence are 10 movies. They produced 10 movies. And well, it's the same. The mind is so complex. The games are so complex too. But I know that not everyone like all her movies.
Yeah, I hate it because I don't know. I about horror movies about I think you when about Ghost. I'm more I don't know how to say that. I have fear, maybe. I don't know how to say that in English. Eu tenho mais medo de fantasmas, de espíritos
Alright.
and things like that. Possession and things like that. I don't like it.
Yeah. I don't like
But yeah, but
horror movies. Oh my
if the horror movie are about um death and things like that, okay, I can watch. But if have a ghost and things like that, not no, I can't. I can't because I have nightmare, and I think a lot of things about it, and I can't. I feel I don't know. I think a lot of this complex movie. I think so much about it, and my mind is so perturbada. I don't know how to say
Mhm.
that,
I
and I
don't
can't.
I don't like watching about vampires.
I love
I
it.
don't like that. And um, war, fight, guerras. I don't like that because it is no good for my mind. I
Yeah, I
like movies that I like comedy.
hmm
You watch and stay well with it, but fight and wars, vampires, I don't like that. It's not good.
hmm
Yeah.
yeah. And the about the that you said, Claudia, I like movies that end the world, and the things like that. Maybe science fiction with that. But my mind is so strange when I watch it. So, but I like it. And when I watch, my anxiety increase. But I love to watch these kinds of musical movie. That's it. So, Yanka, do you want to add something? No? Okay, so let's go to the number two. And I think we can answer together the number two and the number three. So, Yanka, go ahead. Do you prefer watch movies at home or in the cinema? And do you prefer watch movies alone or with other people? And why?
I think it depends in the both questions. I like watching movies in the cinema when it's horror movies because I feel that I am into the movie, and I feel more the fear and the scream it's bigger and the sound it's louder. So I feel that I am really in there. And it, yeah, I panicked. And to me, the sensation it's nice in some moments. But I usually watch more movies at home, because I don't watch horror movies always. Usually I watch sci-fi too or something like that. And thinking about alone or with others, maybe when I am in the cinema, I like to watch with other person. And in my home, I prefer watch alone because I don't have to discuss which kind or which film or which movies we are going to watch. I can just um, I can just choose alone. I don't like to negotiate which movies
Mm.
and keep and like thinking 30 minutes in which movie we are going to watch, and in the 31st minutes the other person is sleeping. I don't like to waste this time, it's boring. It's
Yeah.
so sad. So I don't like to discuss which movie we are going to watch. I like to just choose one that I want to and watch alone. But yeah,
Mhm.
depends.
And do you no, are you the kind of person that he talk when you watch and you are watching the movie, or you stay in silence? Because I don't like to watch a movie in my home because when I watch in my home with my friends or maybe with my parents, my mother say talking all the movie and I don't like it because I want to pay attention in the movie and I can't because she talk all the time because she talking about the scene and I say okay mom stay in silence or stay quiet, I think, because I want to watch and I can't because you talk so much.
But it's so impolite to say sometimes I feel the same. Sometimes I want to say the same to my mom. And your mom at least discussed things related to the movie. My mom wants to discuss everything, She's and sometimes I feel, well, okay, she's needing attention and so on, needing carinho, so let's give to her. But I don't remember the last time. Oh, I remember the last time that we sit and watched a movie. It was a Viola Davis movie, a warrior, a guerreira, a warrior girl. I don't know that Viola did, but it was the last time because the other one, my mom just put the film. pass 30 minutes choosing the film to sit or sleep or keep talking about everything and seeing the cell phone. She can't watch a movie. She can't. It's this.
Yeah, it's impossible. Oh my God. How about you, Claudia?
I like a lot to go to the cinema to watch a movie, but it's more expensive, so I can't go as I'd like to to go more.
Mhm.
But prefer I prefer watching movies uh, at cinema and in my home alone. Alone because I like pay more attention the move watching, and I don't like people talk to me in this moment.
Yeah.
Yeah.
In my case, I like the both to
Mm.
watching in my home and in the cinema, but the both I prefer to alone. You
Yeah,
know, in my
alone is
home I
better.
prefer to watch alone, but sometimes when I feel maybe sad or upset, I ask for my mother or for my father to watch with me. And I support. Eu suporto, I think I support. No, I think it's wrong. I eu aguento.
Yeah,
They
accept.
talking in the
Accept.
middle of the movie
Yeah.
because I want a company to watch. But at the cinema, I prefer to go alone. Sometimes I go alone to watch some movie. But sometimes I go with my friends, but I don't like it so much. I prefer go do my things alone, go to the restaurant and then go to the cinema, maybe uh bought something to drink, maybe a milkshake, ice cream. I like to go alone. I don't know why, but I prefer. But sometimes when I need some friends or some person to go with me, I ask for them, but I prefer do my things alone. And
Mm.
yeah, I think that's it.
My better company to watch a movie is a popcorn.
Yeah,
On a popcorn.
yeah. Because sometimes I want to, like I said before, to pay attention in something about the movie and the people that are with me. I are talking or something like that. I prefer to stay alone to watch. Okay, so let's go to the number four. So, Claudia, how do movies reflect the culture of a country, in your opinion?
Yeah. I think it's like for example, a Japanese film. If you watch many many different kind of films about Japanese, you learn more about the culture, the costumes, the people, and some like that. The Indian films bring others things about others cultures. I think it's like that. I don't know if this is about this question.
Hmm.
You
Yeah,
learn
I
more, né?
mhm.
Greece films. I love films about the Greece because I can watch about the landscape, the many many things about Greece. It's interesting to me.
I think I never seen a Greece movie, but I already watched a Thai movie, um, Korean movie, Japanese movie, Chinese movie, and the other and the indie movie. But about the Greece, I think I never watched it. But I like to.
Greece comedy, Casamento Grego. It's a
Mhm.
comedy I like a lot,
Yes, I
like
never
that.
watched it. But I see and I like to see in the observe, I think the culture, about them is so different because we are so used to watch American movies, and people like to watch about the American soccer, American football, I think, football americano, I don't know how to say that. And about the college, about the university, maybe for teenager, about the school, high school in the America is totally different that here in Brazil. And we are so absorbed in this culture about the American movies that when you watch other culture, other move, the other country is totally different. The Japan movies or Korean movies is totally different. My mother likes to watch drama, you know, and the other times she said, "Oh my God, it's totally different that you use it to watch the movies, the customs, and the culture, and the sometimes she wants to implement some things here in my home, about because here in Brazil, I don't know about in your house, girls, but here in Brazil, you're not used to take off the shoes before entering the house, and now my mother wants to stop with it. All the people have to enter in the room or the house have to take off the shoes, and now we take the shoes and stay outside,
Yeah,
and
yeah,
it's because they move and the
yeah.
dramas and series that we
See,
watch.
yeah.
So I think it
It is
reflects.
great. Yeah, it is great.
Yeah.
And uh, during the during the pandemic, COVID pandemic, will be useful
Mhm.
to put put off your shoes. Né? It's a good thing.
Mhm. Yeah.
Yeah.
So, Ianca, and you, what do you opinion about this question?
Totally, that movies can reflect the country's culture. Um, and I think that we now watching movies from different countries, we can criticize the North American movies, and how they are shaped. We can see this, how sometimes it's the same, and now we have more options, maybe. And thinking to, I'm studying South Africa now, and in there they speak English too. So sometimes it was nice in my case to start to watching movie from there to know better
Mhm.
their culture, and it's English, so I can train the language at the same time. I can understand well what they are saying, for example, and learn more about the culture and so on. So it was nice. It's a nice way to study some country
Mhm.
too, if you want to, of course.
Yeah.
And it was really nice. And they have representative too, because from Hollywood movies, there are a lot of white people. And from South African movies, I can see black people and beautiful black people. Like I saw that thing early, I think, oh my God, I just want this man in my life, please. Because they are so beautiful. Women
Yeah.
too. They are so beautiful, and
Mhm.
it's very different. And I was watching two French movies, and in there they seems more real because in here we use aparelhos to fix our teeth, and it's normal in here. But in France, to some people, to several people, I think they didn't use this, and their teeth is normal.
Mhm.
So my teeth is normal because I didn't use aparelho.
Mhm.
So when I watched that movie, I feel represented to, tipo,
Mhm.
there are people with normal teeth. I can smile, and at the same time being beautiful. I don't have to change and so on. I felt embraced. a little bit. So
Yeah,
these movies can shape our perception about ourselves, you know.
I
Uh,
totally agree.
yeah,
No, go ahead. Sorry, I
no, this,
interrupt. So I totally agree with you. I think when people is more parecido, I don't know how to say that. With us is better because I agree with you when you said about the Hollywood movies and the most of people is white people, and this is totally um I don't know how to say that. I think it is a mess because nowadays not nowadays, but for a long time it existed a lot of black people that are actors or actresses and they don't put the people in the movie, or maybe if put is not the protagonist, I think, the principal character. And it's sad, think about it, because uh, there are a lot of good black people, actor or actress, and they don't put in the movie like a principal character. And when you said about the African movies, I remember, I don't know if you already watch Blood and Water on Netflix. Is a good series. I love that series, and there is a lot of black people, and the black people is so beautiful. I like to watch. I don't know, Claudia, if you like to watch series, but this series is so good to watch. And if you want
Mm.
to watch, is on Netflix. I send it here, and
Ah, it's the name. I
yeah,
want
the
the
name. I
name.
think
Yeah.
is like that, the name,
Uh,
and it's so nice. This series I love to watch. So.
ah,
Um,
okay.
I forgot
And
how.
I liked this tip. Bianca says the films and the culture about the South African. I
Mhm.
go search things about it. It is
Yeah, this is
yeah,
good. I love to watch it
yeah.
like that because we watch a lot of movie that with white
All right.
people, and we need to watch some movie that are black people acting in the
Yeah.
movie. So I think it's important. So I think the number five we will talk a little bit. Yanka said a little bit about it. What type of movies do you think inspire people the most? And I think Yanka said about the African movies or black people movies with black people or actions is inspire me
Mm,
because we can reflect about it and see people like me on the movie,
mm.
on the movie. But Yanka, can you say a little bit more or more about it?
I,
What movie
I
are you?
I think the same as you. Movie usually inspire us. As your mom, she got inspired about
Mm-hmm.
the dorama culture, and now she wants to implement this kind of thing. So sometimes if we just keeping watching some content, and we will incorporate that thing in our lives, I think. And thinking about again Hollywood movies, I didn't. It's cliche to say that, but I didn't perceive myself as a beautiful person. I took a time to do that because I wasn't the shape of the Hollywood movies, you know. I am black, I'm not skin and so on, you know. Took a time. But this thing changed. Like I like to watch Viola Davis series, for example. And she's a black woman. She's in there for a long time. She had to fight a lot to get her space in the Hollywood scene. And when I need to be brave at my job, for example, I always watch How to Get Away with a Murder, como de um assassino, because she is perfect in there, you know. She's competent, she's strong, she's beautiful, she's imponent, and she's everything that I want to be in my job. So I feel inspired, and I try to find some kinds of movies sometimes that help me with that. Not always. Sometimes I watch silly movies, like horror movies. Sometimes I watch silly movies, but when I need to get inspired, I try to do this consciously and look for something that help me to get better in some point.
Yeah, I think this totally makes sense because we need it and the show to our mind that we are able to do the thing. So I think it's very important to do it. And sometimes I do it as well. But I think for me, when I so upset or maybe I feel that I'm not able to do something, I watch a lot of the things that bring me this perception of my life and my way and this how can I say that this it's like tipo me dá uma força, yeah, give me a force to understand and to face my problems, because it's really important to think and to do the things. That's it. So, Claudia, and about you.
Yeah, this is the same for me. I'm like a lot to watching the movies about the black people, that the resistance to to the resistance and challenges to change your life, your situation. I like a lot. I like the Madame Walker, Pantera Negra. It's so inspired for me, and I like a lot. Nowadays, the situation it's changed a little because put more actors and actors black, né, in the soap opera novelas, né, and it is good. You see the people, dark people represent you, not only white people. It is great, né?
Yeah, yeah. I don't watch TV like novela, soap opera and things like that. I prefer to watch movie or series. But I understand that you said I think it's more oh my God, representative when do we watch and see black people. I love it. And I think I have this thing in my mind because people said, "Oh, this is a mimimi," or "You're act like a victim." But it's not in that way because people don't understand when what you suffer or what you pass with the things, and they see a black people maybe in a place that is majority white people, and we see black people there or maybe achieve a lot of things is a is a good thing, it's a great thing. And people, oh, you are victim or you are acting like a victim, and you're you're thinking in a bad way, things like that, but it's not in that way. People don't understand. White people don't understand. That's it. So guys, girls, sorry, let's go to the number 6. So Claudia, what do you think makes a movie memorable in your opinion?
Hmm, I think it's like we we talk now about the moves change can change your life, your thoughts. I think it is a good move, né?
Mm-hmm.
Memorable. I think it's like that.
Okay, thank you, Claudia.
Yeah.
And you, Yanka, how about your opinion about this question?
I agree too. And I could add when the movie touch our imaginarium, I was when I read this movie, I thought about Titanic
Mm-hmm.
because it was a very memorable movie. Everyone watched that
Lagoa
movie, and
Azul.
why? Yeah, but why? We love it so much, that movie. But I
Mm-hmm.
think that this movie touched our imagination about love, about give your life to your love and so on, to sacrifice yourself. And do we want this? I don't know, but maybe yes. And I forgot. Oh, A Procura da Liberdade também, é esse o nome, com Will Smith? I
I
don't know
don't
if you
know.
watched it, but do you know this
Mhm.
movie?
Yes,
Or
I know what the movie are you saying,
but
but I don't know if
maybe this one touched our imaginarium too. But again, this thing to give yourself to other in this time for a son. So sacrifice, and I don't know, maybe this.
I
yeah.
watched it. Uh, yeah, I watched this film. It's
I
good,
think
great.
Bianca, back. You're phrasing. Okay. But
Sorry.
I never watched this movie because I don't like movie that makes me cry, you know. I prefer to watch it, like Claudia said, a movie that is comedy movie, or maybe uh movie that ends of the world, the things like that. But sometimes I watch, but it's not frequently, it's hardly. But this movie I never watch it. I think I will watch in the future, but I don't know. But let's go to the number 7. So, Ianca, what movie has had a big impact on your life?
I think Viola Davis movies, all of them. Are you listening, girls?
Hmm.
Yes? Okay. Will Smith, too, I really love it. Like this one, A Procura da Felicidade, that make us to pursue our goals, even when we think that it will be impossible to achieve that goal. These movies make us to do that, I think. And there was another one. Yeah, I think this kind of movie, maybe this movie that make us to have hope about the life when we don't see saída, when we don't see a way to get out of the situation. But with this movie, you can inspire ourselves to have hope.
Yeah, and I think as well that people have to see the movie or maybe series uh reflecting about the movie, about the scenes, about the acting, because people just see the movie or the series just tipo ver por ver, and don't reflect about the movie, or don't think, oh my God, what message that movie or that series passed to me, want to pass. And the important to think about it. And I think because that I nowadays I have another perspective. I think this is perspective about the movie and the series that I watch. Because about the movie, I said about this movie, but I think a lot of people don't like it. But Inside Out, talk about the oh my God, I forgot the feelings. The feelings not, I don't know if feelings, but yeah, what?
It's emotions, no.
Emotions. That's it, emotions. And these uh oh my God, I don't know how to say that in English. That movie make me think a lot about this, about the emotions, and about how I live my life, because before I watched the first movie, because I don't watch the second movie yet, but before I watch the first movie, I don't think so much about this, about the emotions and the feelings that I feel. And I watched this movie 3 times to understand. Because yeah, when I go to the therapist, my therapist talk about this movie, and he give me another perspective about this movie, and I reflect about it, and when I watch again, I saw a lot of things that he brings me in the therapy on the season of the therapy. I don't know if eu tô embolando porque eu tô falando inglês, but I think you understand me. And this clear my mind, for things. And nowadays, all the movies or of the or all series that I watch, I try to do a self-reflection or maybe a reflection about the scenes or about the message that the movie or series want to pass. So I think it's important. But I don't remember a big impact in my life, but I love Harry Potter because I grew up with this movie and I love Harry Potter, and that's it. So, Claudia, what about you? What movie has had a big impact in your life?
Yeah, I don't know if they had a big impact, but I like more movies based on the real life, real facts, né? Like Mãos Talentosas, era a Poor Dark Child, Will be né, se tornou a surgery doctor and a great surgery doctor, and movies like Madam Walker, it,
Mhm.
né, histories about overcome, superação. eh, I like more about these films, real facts, né? Based, real
Yeah.
facts.
Thank you, Claudia, for sharing. And you, Yanka.
I think that I already answered this one.
Oh, okay.
For
So let's
seven.
go. Uh-huh. So sorry. So go ahead to number 8. So yeah, I will start with you. So how do you feel about movies based on books? It's real on details or not?
Usually isn't. Usually they aren't real, yeah, on details. Usually they change a lot.
Mhm.
What was written in the book. But I am not so preciosist about that. If you can make something better, go on, go ahead. But sometimes I assume that they messed up changing the things from the book.
Mhm.
But I don't know. I don't have a critic. I don't know what to think about. I don't, it's not a big deal to me, I think.
Mm-hmm. For me, is because for me I think I don't know because I like to see the things that have in the book. If I read the book before watch the movie, I don't like to watch movie because I already know that it is not real on details. And I remember that movie that I read the books before, and after I watch the movie, and I feel so upset with the movie. Nowadays, I know because okay, it's impossible to put all the things in the movie because if you know, it stays so long the movie. But I think the important things is good to put, and sometimes they don't put, they cut this scene, about the in the movie. But I think one movie that you were real on details and I think I don't know how to say that if um yeah, to live up to the hype, maybe está à altura da expectativa. It's like was Harry Potter because superou minhas expectativas and it was a good move. But I think it just that movie. I don't know how. I don't know what. Oh my God, today my English is bad. But eu não consigo lembrar another movie that was real on details. But I'm waiting for a series. That's a movie that I read about fantasy, and I don't know if I'm this I will se eu vou ficar decepcionada or not with that movie. because really like the books. I don't know. So eu tô com essa expectativa. That's it. So, Claudia, and you? I don't know if you like to read books. I don't remember.
I agree with you because the book have more small details about something, and the movie will be so long to put many things. But uh, the principal things I think is need to put on movie. But I don't criticize. I read the book and sometimes watch the movie, but no problem. To me, it's
Mm-hmm.
great. The book is better, né?
Mm-hmm.
More rich in details, small details. Né?
Okay. So, girls, let's go to the last question. I think number 8 is good. No, number 8 is not number 9 because we don't have more time. But let me see. Claudia, do you think movies can influence people's behavior? If so, why? If not, why as well? If you don't, why?
Yes, I believe that can influence people. If you watch the same, not the same movie, but like series. It's
Mhm.
for a long time. Like Yanka says, uh, the put o aparelho nos dentes. If the teenager watch it all the time, and my nossa, minha filha quis pôr o aparelho exatamente por isso, porque ela, né, via todos teenagers using this, and I go use too. But I think it's if you watch all the time the the same when move uh, can uh, change uh, something in you. I think it's like that. Enrolei
Yeah.
um pouquinho.
It's okay, no problem. And you, Yankan?
I really believe that movies can influence people behaviors, and I was searching in here that series, 30 Reasons Why.
Mm,
Do you remember this one that has a girl that commits suicide and so on? And I found in here matéria. This is important to know. Uh, I don't know, guys, how to say matéria in English.
mm-hmm. Maybe
An
article,
interview.
article not.
An
Art,
article, yeah,
article.
thank you very much. An article from BBC that said that there was an raise of 28% in the suicides index between child and teenagers in the United States in 2017. 1 month later, the series was released. So this series, it's not comproved that it was because of this series, but in here, at least they said that this series influenced this raise in the suicide percentage, you know.
Mhm.
And I really believe in this because you really you really make identification with the characters. And
Mhm.
sometimes maybe if you are a young person, you can be more successful to do things, I think. So, yeah.
Yeah. I totally agree. I totally agree with you. And the I believe that movies can influence people's behaviors, and but I think about the bad way. I always think about the bad way. I don't know why, but like that film about the I don't know how to say that in English, but do maníaco. Jack, acho que é Jack. I don't know. Do Jeff, acho que é Jeff. I don't know. And I don't like to see about this movie because I think this movie change your mind, if you don't have a good mental health and you don't have your problems solved, seus problemas resolvidos, with you, I think this kind of movie or this kind of series can change your mind. It's okay to see that kind of movie and series, but if people have a weak mind, it's not good to watch, because this kind of movie or series can influence the people's behavior. And I don't like to watch because I know I'm weak mind, but not because I will do, because I stay with in my mind, for a long time, and I can't go out go out, not leave of my home, to go downtown or maybe to go in the place with there are a lot of people because I feel afraid of a lot of things. Because I remember I watched a video on YouTube about human traffic and they stay in my home for 2 weeks. I can't go, I can't leave for 2 weeks because my mind stay with this thing. So eu sou muito influenciada com essas coisas, então for me is the bad thing. Okay, girls, I think
I don't know the name. I don't know se if the name is the movie I watching. Eu não sei se é Corra, um filme que chamava tipo isso, mas ele era horrível, gente. Eu assisti a moça ali começava a namorar com um rapaz negro, levava para casa e
I
eles
like her.
faziam, gente, aquilo ali mexeu com a minha cabeça há muito tempo. Terrible, it's terrible.
Bianca like this kind of movie,
Film
is
is
it?
amazing. It's amazing.
For me, no. Oh my God. Era
Yeah.
muita maldade. Era muita
Yeah,
maldade. Não.
não vomitareis. Essa é a mensagem do filme.
Yeah, I don't like this kind of music, the movie. I don't know what to say in music, but that's it, girls. I really appreciate this time with you, and I hope that you um come here in another Sunday, okay, in the next Sunday. And that's it because our time is over, okay? And thank you so much to attend this immersion, and see you in another immersion. Bye
Ah,
bye.
thanks